Hey y'all, I'm back. Ooh, hey y'all, I'm back. Ooh, hey y'all, I'm back. Hey! Hi guys, I'm back. And I'm Michaela Pink, if you didn't know that. And today we are gonna be talking about how do I get him to marry me? And of course, I'm going to be giving you my personal thoughts and opinions on this. If you guys have some things that you wanna add to this discussion, put them in the comments after this video is over with, and we can start the discussion to help some of our younger babies and even some of our older babies figure out how can I get this man to marry me. Stay tuned. So you guys know I am totally unconventional. I don't necessarily do things by the rule book. I have made my own set of rules and I live by those. So this is how I was able to snag me a husband, and a provider husband at that. Because I know I talk a lot of crap about my ex, but he was certainly a provider. He just was not a provider to the level that I appreciated. So we had to let him go and we're upgrading.
Yay!
One time for the upgrade, ooh, one time for the upgrade. So that's it, there you go. We upgraded. But what can I do to get him to marry me, Nikki? You know, I'm a good catch. I feel like this man should be in love with me. I got everything he can want and need. I'm beautiful. I know how to cook. I'm ready for children. You know, women just feel like, hey, I'm a woman and I want to get married. So why is he not wanting to marry me? Why am I not married at this point? Okay, so first thing I would say, and what I actually did, was find a man in a vulnerable spot. In a vulnerable spot. If you find a man who's having trouble in his relationship, if you find a man who is single and doesn't want to be single anymore, if you find a man who is single with a lot of married family members and married friends, if you find a man who doesn't have any active PP on his roster, if you find a man who maybe just got out of a bad breakup, if you find a widow, there are several different things that will make a man vulnerable and ready for a relationship. You gotta find that man. If you catch him in that spot and you become all of the wonderful things that he's craving and wanting, you, ma'am, can get yourself a husband. And this next thing, you need to find a man when there is no one else on his roster. A man with nobody else on his roster is gonna be totally focused on you because he doesn't have any one else to focus on. If you're the only one in competition for his affections and his love and his money, guess what? There's no one else to compete against. So find a man who does not have a roster. A lot of times these men are in relationships, but hey, you're single until you're married. And a lot of times married men are single. Married people are single, but we won't talk about that. So find someone with not a lot of people on their roster. You can get yourself a husband, sis. We found him and he doesn't have a roster. Next thing you do, you sex him to death. We're a classy channel. We don't talk about these things, but that's what you do. You sex him to death. Will I give you tips and tricks and things you should do while you're on the trampoline? Absolutely not. No, I will not. Because there are plenty of videos that you can watch. There's lots of things you can read that will help you. There are plenty of people on the internet and in real life who can help you figure out what that means. Sexing him to death. Every married woman that I know knows a little something about some sexy freaky stuff. Just saying. So, if you wanna get you a husband, make sure you're good on that trampoline and we will continue. This one is really, really, really important, okay? And I'm going to say the number one thing that you can do to get a man to marry you is mirror him. See this mirror behind me, this big old glorious mirror? Mirror him. And what I mean by that is, if he says, oh, I like macaroni and cheese, you say, oh, me too. If he says, you know, I really enjoy church on the move, you say, oh my gosh, my sister has been inviting me to that church forever. I really should go. Make everything he says brilliant, new, fascinating, something you never, ever would have dreamed of. And he will become endeared to you. When you mirror him, it is a powerful, powerful tool. I'm telling you, it will help him to like you. People like you when they feel like you like them first. It's almost 100% effective. I'm telling you. You don't necessarily want to be in competition for things that you like and he likes, but you want to compliment him. If a man feels like you're a great compliment to him, then he will want to spend time with you, namely the rest of his life, because he's going to think of you as not only his friend, girlfriend, but he's also going to think about you as a genuine friend, a lover, and a confidant. And that's how you get him to marry you. Do you want to know more of my thoughts on what I think about mirroring? Check out this video. If you want to know my thoughts on love and relationships and marriage, check out these videos. Now, a lot of my older videos are live, so you get to see Miss Michaela live and in color. So keep in mind that my live videos actually are a construct of my old self, and they do not reflect the views of the new and current Miss Michaela Pink. So keep that in mind. Psych! Y'all know I'm crazy. That's just me, live and in color, just giving you a little heads up because I'm a little different on live video as opposed to this nice posh edited video that you're watching right now. So, I'm Michaela Pink, and that's what I think. Bye!